Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of RimWorld, where we are playing with a variety of different mods. Most notably, of course, is the Dub's Bad Hygiene mod, which adds a number of features for our little colonist, for us to deal with our little colonists here. Last episode, we expanded our colony by one. We brought in Big Al here, who I think was a pretty good get, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's our miner. Big Al the miner, who's probably eating right now or doing something hauling, because we don't have a mining set up yet. Anywho, what are we doing in this episode? Well, I think I said at the end of last episode that we are going to first prioritize power. So we're going to do that. I think we're researching it right now. Yes, hopefully we'll get the geothermal power done this episode, and we can build a geothermal power plant or generator or whatnot down south. Unfortunately, it is far away, but we've got three within a very easily vicinity down here. We just have to pipe it up into our base. Most likely we're going to be expanding down to try to cover more ground. Anywho, I also mentioned about the potential for a hospitality area, because that's one part of we are running the hospitality mod, but we really haven't dealt with it very much up to this point, mainly just trying to get things set up. But I think we're in a pretty good place right now that we could probably start, giving some hospitality to visitors, although we haven't had too many visitors to begin with, so we'll see how that works. But I'm very much looking forward to sort of setting that up and getting that going. The question will be, where is this going to be? Now, I think I said at the end of last episode that we were going to go over here and put in a hospitality area, but I think what I'd rather kind of do is get this area as our hospitality. And the reason for that is we have our defensive area over here, which I believe is going to be our main entrance, our main entryway, ultimately. So this base will probably expand more southward than northward, but we might sort of box it in and sort of like do something like that, where this is our main entryway. We could always put an entryway over here. But for right now, our entryway is right here, and I don't want to deviate from that. So what I'm going to probably do is move the workshop area as well as storage to over here in order to facilitate, closer workshop-y areas to the bedrooms and so on and so forth. So we're going to look to do that, I think, today. In order to do that, we're going to need to do a little bit a couple renovations here. So I'm putting in some main door areas on our defensive area just to give us a little bit better access. Eventually, I'm going to double wall this to make this a little less of a go area, because that's part of the problem with doing this is people will most likely come and just start knocking down this door to get in as opposed to going through our traps. But I think initially we're okay, because I think that might be more of a thing once these the raiders and everything get exposed to these traps and know where they are. I think in our initial wave of trap going off and attackers and so on and so forth, will not know where these traps are and will not prioritize going around them. That being said, but we'll want to make sure to get that up ASAP. But first, I want to expand this area up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the halt on that job right there, and mainly because this is not going to be an entrance. It served as our entrance for a good bit. But for right now, we don't really need it to be an entryway. And I might even dismantle this cooler once it's been created. Just because we don't really need it. I know this is kind of annoying over here. But, it is what it is. I might just tweak this wall to get it to be over here a little bit. Hey, we got some cargo pods. Let's jump to those areas, see what we got. Is that chocolate? Oh boy, we are in for a good treat. Hey, Big Al, our newest recruit is idle. Okay, well, I'll tell you what you can do, buddy. We'll put you to work. We'll go and get some mining happening. I guess just mine in there, see what happens with that, and we'll see how good that is. We got a number of people that are still out and idle, which is not great. But let's go ahead and get some of this stuff set up with potential here. This actually can, yeah, that, you know what, we'll do that, but it's not really necessary because it's completely and utterly locked in as is. So that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Do we want to get... I'm almost very tempted to expand this out a little bit further because I kind of would like this whole area. I was going to keep this open, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know if that's really necessary. Ooh, why is this thing on? This is draining way too much power. Because we have these super crops, and by super crops I mean we have the irrigation sprinkler with the Dub's bad hygiene mod, as well as tilled soil. So like this thing is getting some tremendous amount of growth in a very short amount of time. So we're gonna be fine. In fact, we've been sustaining ourselves just on this one patch of corn for a good bit of the game. So I think doubling up in that is gonna like basically allow us to sustain even double our population as is. And we are gaining more animals, which quite honestly I'm not super keen on, but we haven't had the opportunity to unload any of them at all. So we're gonna have to sort of hold the line on that and wait until we get a trade ship that will allow us to do that. So yeah, let's plan on expanding this. So how far up here can I go? Really? I can build in mud? Wondering if that's a mod that's... What? Oh, that's a bridge. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. See, this is the first time I've encountered the bridge situation. Orders... Chop wood. Get that going. So it will allow me to build a bridge, but I don't really want the bridge. So it looks like here is actually how far up we can go. So let's go ahead and make this wall as far up as possible. And we're going to plan on utilizing all of this space for indoor space, essentially. If we want, I might set up a sort of an outdoor area down here. Because, you know, we even have better soil down here, so it might make sense to do that. So we'll see how that works out for us. But for right now, let's just get all this wood laid down. And do we want this to be better quality? I think the answer is yes. Because I don't think we're going to go any further up this way. Oh, yeah, there's the bridge. So let's just replace this with, oh, we got marble. Okay, so we're going to replace you. And this is another mod I'm running. Marble. It just makes doing that so much easier. We might go further out this way, so I don't think it's a huge thing to put in the stone block walls on this side. So I'm going to hold off on that. All right, did that? Yes, that did properly change. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So you're going to... Tell you what, let's have Big Al dismantle this wall. Just so they have a nice little in-between route once this wall goes up to get to the front of the area here. All right, so this is done. This is no longer working because of this area being indoors and just not really conducive of that. So what we'll probably do is just replace it, knock down this wall, and just make this open area here. And that's fine because we do have the Dubs Hygiene mod, which adds indoor air conditioning that doesn't have to be outdoors. So we have an indoor air unit within our main room, sort of giving us some nice little air conditioning. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and dismantle that. It is being used quite a bit right now because it is summer. So what is the temperature in here? It's a little bit high. Let's see if we can finagle this anymore. We might need another one of these air conditioning units because we're not really getting what we want. Do this first, then you can go and do whatever you want to do there. Alright, we're going to dismantle you. And I'm going to put down some flooring. Here. Get that set out. Hey, rare Thrumbos. Ooh, do we want to take these things out? Is this just one? Oh, it is just one. Huh. That's very tempting, actually. You get some good money from selling the horn. As well as the horn does make for a good weapon. But they do take a while. Ooh, hello. There's a small statue down there. Well, hello. Might need to claim that. I'll have to remember that. I have to put a pin in that. Yeah, I think we're going to take this thing out. We haven't researched weapons yet. Turrets. Gun turrets. Where's that? Oh, wow. Way down this tree. Okay, well, let's beeline towards that. Because one thing I haven't really messed with is the auto turrets. Gun turrets, I think they work the exact same way, but they, with the most recent release put in auto turrets. I can't remember, but I've never actually built them in my playthroughs, so we're definitely going to want to try to get to that point. Research finished. Alrighty. We've got some, social fight. Augmentations are no longer fighting. Okay. Yeah, let's get this set up down south. Temperature? No, we want power. Geothermal power. Where do we want to go? I think right here. I think that's going to be the money. Is that actually... Oh, could it be? Could this line up? Oh, it does. Sweet. So we're going to have a long cabling route to do, and it's going to be exposed for a good bit of the game, but we'll make sure to set it up on this line of wall or hallway here just for the future. All right, so let's keep things going. I'm going to forbid this for now, and we're just going to work on getting the power line all the way down there for right now. Do that. We'll set up a structure. This is going to need to be pretty darn beefy. What do we have? Should really get people cutting blocks. We do have the quarry mod set up, but I don't really want to use that just yet. We've got this. Let's set that up to be hauled. We do have our dedicated miner and whatnot, so let's just do something like that, because I need stone, and this is what? Limestone. Okay, so limestone is going to be what it's going to be. So we're going to grab the limestone wall. We're going to just build a bit of a protective wall around this beast, because I guarantee you people are going to want to come bash it. And that's never good. There we go. Now, one trick I used to do in the base game, or in vanilla and everything, is actually utilize the geothermal generator as not only a power source, but as a heater. So I would connect it to my main area, so my main hallway, and utilize its heat that it produces in order to generate some heat in the whole base. I don't know how viable that still is, but it used to work like a charm. And typically what I would do is I would wall it off in the summer, because you don't really want that heat coming into your base in the summer. You mainly want it in the cold months. It's more of a thing really in cold climates, where you're constantly getting temperatures below freezing, and you need that heat, but you don't want to lose that much electricity to heaters and so on and so forth. But because we're running with the actual mod that adds, outdoor air conditioning units and so on and so forth, we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. All right. So with that, I'm just going to put in a door down here that's going to act as that. Now, I would typically wall this off, double wall it. But I think just a single wall for now is going to be okay. I'm okay with that. All right, Mr. Pancake. Now that Big Al is here, what I think I want you to do is do some crafting. Make some blocks. Come on. I need materials. Oh, right. Okay, tell you what. Haul these. Oops. Haul. Oh, they can actually lift more than one. Sweet. Can't remember if that's a mod I'm using or not. I think it might be. Okay. You do now have the materials to do that. So we're going to make sure that somebody is always cutting limestone and so on and so forth. That is going to be an important thing in the future. Haul this urgently, please. But yeah, let's take out this whole mountain area. Ooh, this is overhead, isn't it? Rock roof. Rock rubble. Yeah, so this is going to collapse. So we want to make sure to leave some areas here in order to facilitate the roof of this area. So I think what I'm just going to do is like something like this. What is this? A construction engineer named Rosa calls you from nearby. Ah, okay. What are you? Oh, their group is composed of 1 grenadier, 1 mercenary gunner, or 2 mercenary gunners, 1 town councilman, 4 guards, and 2 village. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think we're equipped yet to deal with that. We've got a defensive area up, but I question whether or not we can seriously do that. So come over here. Let's take out this Thrumbo because I want the money from him. Amadeus, sci-fi warrior, come down there and fire. You're gonna. Oh wait. Okay, revenge. Okay. Run away. Run away quickly. We'll try to get the traps to trigger on this guy. Now he's gonna want to go through this door. So he's gonna try to pound on this door a little bit, but hopefully, he doesn't get through. Go there. Big Al, you need a weapon. What do you got? Ooh, you're a good shooter. We don't. Well, I guess we have this poor pistol. All right, you go do that. Fishna. Repair. Okay. All right, you're good. Here we go. Come on. Thrumbo. Aw. Darn it. All right, they don't reset. That's right. They're cheaper, but they don't actually, you can't reset them anymore. Forgot about that. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, Mr. Pancake and Fishna. Well, do I want... Go here. Fishna. Who are you attacking? It doesn't tell me. Teak, get out of there. You're a wimp. You don't like this. Okay. Can I get someone to unleash the hounds? Animals. Oh, you guys don't have that, do ya? Yeah, let's use our release the hounds thing here. Okay, so they are going. Go, our army of doggies. Mr. Pancake is kind of getting lost. Boom. Oh boy. Coco, rescue. This guy, he is tough. He's a tough cookie. Yeah, well done, guys. Poor Mr. Pancake. Oh my goodness. No one else got injured though, so that is something. And we get a lot of meat out of that, so hopefully he didn't lose any appendages or anything like that, but you never know. You never know with RimWorld. So let's see where you take him. Mr. Pancake, what's wrong? Bad hygiene. Okay, no lost limbs, although you are on the verge of dying. Sci-fi warrior, who's our best Doctor Sci-Fi Warrior. Okay, so that's... Tell you what, let's give you some proper meds. You... Aww! Coco lost a foot! Uh-oh. I think that's not going to really hurt Coco, though, so... We'll see. Bad hygiene. We might need to expand our bathroom or add some more bathrooms around the complex here. Now that we're kind of, having issues with that. All right. So, is someone going to go heal Teak? Yes. Go prioritize Mr. Pancake. Get him healed up with good meds. Poor Coco. Bitten off. The Thrumbo devour Coco's right paw. Oh, poor pups. Hopefully, I think that just slows them down. I don't think it's going to completely hamper them. Like, they're not going to be able to move or something. I hope so. But, oh yeah, let's make sure to get this thing before it rots away. Come on. Come on. Where are you? You're somewhere around here. Thrumbo. Haul urgently, please, people. Oh, everybody's asleep. Oh, well, it's fine. That'll get dumped over here. Why is this thing still in here? It's desiccated. Move. Out of the way. Let's throw down a dumping stockpile. I don't know. I say down here. One thing I could do. I don't know. I don't know where I want. I guess we could do that up here. Like a burning area or something. And if someone in the comments in a previous video reminded me that we could do the sludge as a burning ground for stuff, but we're not producing any sludge anymore. So tell you what, let's think. Let's put this. I don't think I'm gonna really do much in this top area. So, I mean, we have this area up here. It's where the dog food is right now, but maybe what we do is we do something like this. Limestone wall, that, and then a limestone door right there. And then this becomes low priority for pretty much everything that all corpses and so on and so forth. And then wow, we don't have a Molotov cocktail. Right. Okay. Never mind. Till we get Molotov cocktails, I can't really do that, so it's kind of a moot. So let's just put them off to the side down here. This is going to be critical importance for corpses that are rotten. So, there. Got rid of the warning. That's why it hadn't been moved yet, because I didn't actually have a spot for it. Fire! What? Where? Seriously? That's not great, actually. Is that because of the rain? Or was that just a surge? Huh. Interesting, interesting. Hey, Mr. Pancake, you're up and moving around. Good to see. Good to see. You won't spoil, which is fine. We don't really need. Oh, they're eating the chocolate. Do we want to like reserve that for specialties? We might want to do that. Yeah, we need to get this thing working a little bit better here. Yeah, you're just having a hard time keeping up here. Connected cooling, 93%. How's this? Well, this thing's working like a charm, actually. I think what we need is just one more of these. Build a copy. Let's throw that over there. Fishna, let's get you to do this after you've done what you're doing. Okay. We need to properly set this room up. It's still a little annoying, but we'll get there. Whoa, buffalo meat's rotted away. Oh yeah, that's not right. That's not good. Bills. Do we want to cook fine meals forever? Who's our cook and why has he not been cooking? Coco. Coco Loco, come down here and cook. Cook with the meat. Because we don't want to waste all this meat. That's for sure. How's our stock of animal kibble going? Not great, actually. What I might do is have you butcher. Well, let's not do that just yet. Let's make the kibble with what we currently have. Shoot. What? Why are you... Don't do that, Coco. Haul the Thrumbo. Need materials. We have materials. We have meat. We have other things. Raw food, meat. Ah, insect meat. Right. Okay, well, let's add another bill. Let's make kibble. And let's do until you have until you have 200. And then you can use whatever meat for right now because we do have a good bit. Do that. Okay, so make the kibble up. Make sure the puppies, we have at least 200 by, you know, most standards there. And oh my gosh, we've gone on long enough. Let's go ahead and put a cut in the video. And when we come back, hopefully, well, this is about done. We'll get the geothermal down and up. And then, yeah, next episode, we work on sort of converting this area into a hospitality area. We'll need to set up sort of a room or, you know, set up over here, which we'll also do next time. So a lot of construction, a lot of dealing with. Ooh, this thing needs to be rebuilt as soon as possible too. Oh my gosh, so much to do, so little time. But that's it for this episode. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.